Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dr. Pat Progar, and I'm the Chief Clinical Officer here at BDA. One of the most important questions you'll face is, what type of organization do I want to work for? But given that the vast majority of behavior analysts work with individuals with autism, the following information should be highly valuable to you. Broadly speaking, many ABA autism providers today are either private equity-backed companies or family-owned businesses. Each comes with unique advantages and disadvantages, and the right choice often depends on where you are in your career. Let's start with private equity-backed ABA companies. One advantage may be resources. These organizations often have access to significant funding. That can mean better infrastructure, more training programs, standardized systems, and sometimes faster career advancement. They may offer competitive salaries, benefits, and opportunities to relocate or transfer within a large network. But as with most things, there are trade-offs. Private equity firms are typically focused on return on investment. That can translate to pressure around productivity, billable hours, and caseload size. Decisions may feel more financially driven than clinically driven, and you may see higher staff turnover or shifting company priorities as ownership changes hands. In addition, some perks listed in job ads, while they sound amazing, may be practically unattainable or may have strings attached. In contrast, we have family-owned ABA businesses. One clear advantage here is culture. These organizations often value relationships, loyalty, and community. Staff may feel more like part of a family than a number in a system. There may be greater flexibility in scheduling, more individualized support, and more direct contact with leadership. However, family-owned businesses may have limitations as well. These limitations, though, are primarily associated with newer and/or smaller family-owned businesses. They may not have the same financial resources to invest in technology, benefits, or large-scale training. Career advancement opportunities can be narrower, and policies may feel less standardized. How do these differences matter depending on your role? For registered behavior technicians, or RBTs, stability and support are critical. In a private equity-backed company, you might have access to structured training and clear expectations, but you may also feel pressure to maintain high billable hours. In a family-owned company, you might benefit from closer mentorship and a more personal connection with your supervisors. For BCBAs, the implications are a little different. In private equity environments, you might gain leadership opportunities, larger teams to manage, and experience with systems at scale. But you also likely face more pressure around productivity metrics and clinical decision-making that balances business goals. In family-owned settings, you may have more autonomy and influence in shaping clinical practices, but resources and career pathways could be more limited, especially if the family-owned business is small. For larger, more established family-owned businesses, career pathways are plentiful. So what should you look for when choosing a new position? I always say, ask about clinical integrity. How are treatment decisions made, and who has the final say? Second, consider support and training. What resources will be available to help you grow in your role? Third, evaluate the company culture. Do you see yourself thriving in a fast-paced, metrics-driven environment or in a smaller, relationship-focused organization? And finally, think about long-term alignment. Does the company's mission fit with your personal and professional values? In the end, there isn't a right or wrong choice. Both private equity-backed and family-owned ABA companies can offer meaningful careers. The key is understanding your own priorities and making sure the organization you join supports both your growth and the quality of services delivered to the individuals we serve. Do remember, though, that the investors of private equity ABA companies may have little to no knowledge of ABA or autism. It's an investment opportunity for them. In contrast, family-owned ABA companies may be run by a BCBA, someone with direct experience with autism, or both. To conclude, talk to friends who already work for those companies, mentors who may be familiar with those companies, research the companies and the leadership of those companies, and always remember, If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video useful, remember to like, share, subscribe, and help disseminate the science of behavior analysis.